Love the channel. Love the channel. Hey.
Dane, what up, dude?
Hey, guys. Shred it with the Novas. All right.
We're gonna get after it today.
All right.
What's up, Teameddyline? Just finishing up a cold aha after a long day on the Ocoee with the Dagger Supernova, aka Miss New Booty. This thing is a beauty. I'm gonna tell you about it. Talking about this boat, they made it a quarter size bigger than the prototype I paddled. The bow, great, big enough for big shoes. Astral sandals, they'll fit in there just fine. I'm looking forward to creeking season. Hop in this thing. I'll have my watershed dry bag with the med kit and full brewers, be able to help my homies out on the river. Taking it back to the cockpit. This thing, a large cockpit, IR skirt, 1/4 seals. With all the screws, it is a little bit wet, so make sure you tighten them babies up. The Dagger outfitting is the dopeness. I'm sorry, Piranha, but you got to step up your game. I moved the seat in the middle of river paddling today, and it took 0.2 seconds. Unloosen these screws, slide it forward, boom, you're good to go. Piranha, that would have took 45 minutes. I would have had to grab a cold beer and call it a day. The stern, in my opinion, it's got a little bit too much volume here. Feels similar to a spud boat. As you work back to the end of the boat, it is slicey. There were a couple times when I had the seat in the middle that it felt like I got pushed around, but once I moved the seat forward, it wasn't an issue. Going into pros and cons like Matt normally does. Pro, number one pro, this thing is comfortable. I could have took a nap today out on the Ocoee. That Dagger outfitting is comfortable as all get out, easy to adjust. It's got the little ball lifter that I love, locking into the thigh hooks. Amazing. The bulkhead is actually extremely simple to adjust. It's got a simple webbing strap system with a piece of plastic for piton potential. Love that. And it's stiff. So the outfitting, again, that's a definite pro of this boat. Pro number two, this baby is fast and loose. Snowy, when he designed this thing, it's got this little subtle step, fast on a wave, and then when you edge and lock in the rail, it's gonna grab. But I was doing flat spins at Moonshoot today, and it was the smoothest, butteriest time I've had on Moonshoot in a long time. We'll go into the cons like Matt normally does. I feel personally, having come from the Loki, that there is just a little bit too much volume here. Makes it a little bobby, like a spud boat. You got to work a little bit harder to balance. In volume, I mean, here in the bow and the stern, just a little bit less, and it would have been the perfect boat in my opinion. Second con, it's impossible to find these things. We saw 9 today out on the Ocoee. Get yourself out on a list like Matt said, and hopefully a dealer near you can take care of you. All right, squad, what you're all here for, Matt's 4 review topics: comfort, playability, downriver, and creeking. So we'll go into comfort. We already talked about it a little bit. This should be called the super badass outfitting. It's comfortable as all get out. Like I said, I almost took a nap floating through Grumpy's today. 10 out of 10. Boom, boom. Playability. This thing rocket moves, wave wheels. It does everything really well. It may not front loop or back loop or do a McNasty, but this thing's going to cartwheel all day. I was doing it on eddy lines. It stern squirts super well. Bow stall takes a little bit of work, but you can get used to it. I'm going to give it a 9, maybe 9 1/4. Downriver, I'm going to give this baby an 8. It's got a longer water line. It's not heavily rockered. I didn't feel pushed around at all. I made a lot of good solid moves. Ferries well, edges well. It didn't get caught. I'd say an 8. And last but not least, for all you senders out there, creekability. With a full step out pillar, room for astrals, room for a watershed dry bag with a med kit in it, I'm going to give this thing a 7. I'd be 100% confident taking this down the green, Cascades. It may be a little sporty with the lack of rocker, but you can manage this thing. It's comfortable as all get out. Easy to hop out and support your homies. It's a creeker. Wrapping this all up, last thing I want to say is I appreciate y'all out on the Ocoee today. We ran into tons of people that said what up, honked their horns, all that. We love it. Keep spreading the stoke and building the sport. Matt and I are going to continue to team up to do cool things like this. Make sure you subscribe. Calling out all you beaters. We pull the reports and only 60% of the people that watch our channel are subscribers. So that means 40% of y'all are damn beaters. You need to smack that subscribe button. Like, comment below. If you want to see other videos, let us know. We're on Facebook and Instagram. And we look forward to seeing you on the river.